What's up, guys? Okay, so if you're interested in checking out trade ideas, I will post this link here. Super dynamic, customizable scanners. So if you want to check them out and you want to use trade ideas, whoa. So if you're interested in checking them out and helping support the channel, I'll post this link for trade ideas here as well. Really nice scanners. The thing I really like about these scanners is that you can build your own scans around the different strategies you use. And so they make a lot of sense for traders. So I'll post this link if you want to check them out. Plus, it's a great way to help support the channel. I should be back in a few minutes.
Welcome to Chase. Para español, oprima el asterisco. Please enter your debit card, account number, or user ID, followed by the pound key. To report your debit card lost, stolen, or damaged, press 8. For other options, press 2.
Sorry, guys, you just heard the Chase hotline.
Please
All right, guys. Sorry, my son is giving me problems today. Yeah, so we can look at some of these stocks here. Let me see. I saw a few stocks moving here. We got AMD gapping down some this morning. Let's see what else we have. AXGT gapping up some. Looks pretty decent here. I hope this is legal. It is. Let's see. We have CTRV showing up on the scanners here. CTRV gapping up really nicely. We'll have to look up the news on that one. We also have AXGT, Seadrill. So the penny stocks are really running this morning. Really, this is what I'm seeing a lot. Is the penny stocks start to really go crazy. MBIO. All right, guys. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm dealing with nonsense over here. Not with my kids, just with other stuff. But yeah, I'm looking at CTRV, AXGT, Seadrill, SDRL, I think I said AXGT, MBIO looks okay. But honestly, it's pretty slow this morning, guys. At least in mid and high cap land. We got PBF that looks okay. PBF gapping up some. WORK, I believe was a recent IPO, right? WORK, recent IPO. I'll probably end up watching that one as well today. KMX, gapping up. I'll watch KMX, which is CarMax. SEAS, which is SeaWorld. Might keep an eye on that one. OCUL looks good. Yeah, what's up, Huguetes? My bad. I don't think I posted the list this morning, man. I'll post it right now. Yeah, here's the list. I'm posting it right now. That's what I'm watching so far here. I see Riot on the list. Is Riot gapping up some? Riot is. So what is Bitcoin at these days? Bitcoin is almost to 10,000, guys. Bitcoin is almost to 10,000. So check Bitcoin out today. Very interesting. All right. Appreciate the sub, Optimus. Thanks, brother. Yeah, Bitcoin is doing great, man. Like I said, guys, go check out Trade Ideas. Super dynamic, customizable scanners. Allow you to do a lot of different stuff with them. I'll post these Trade Ideas links as well. Again, super cool company. They actually allow me to stream these every day, and just really easy scanners to deal with. You can base your own scans around the different strategies you use, and so they make a lot of sense. So if you want to check those out, there's the link in the chat right there. Go check out Trade Ideas. And we'll look some news up in just a second, guys, in just a second. All right, guys. So yeah, let me know what your main watch is gonna be. I'll go ahead and look some news up for CTRV. CTRV is looking pretty decent here. CTRV. Yeah, so CTRV, let's see. All right, so US stocks were set for a downbeat session Friday, pulling back from record highs. Oil prices rose. Global benchmark Brent crude is up 0.98%, and U.S. West Texas Intermediate crude is up 0.44% amid the rising tensions between longtime rivals U.S. and Iran. That is per, I think, Market Watch. Dow Jones is down 0.22%, S&P futures down 0.26%, Nasdaq 100 futures down 0.45%, Nasdaq 100 pre-market indicator is down 0.35%. And so we got a few options here. Let's try to see what CTRV is doing. I think positive FDA feedback is the reason for CTRV's move here. It's gapping up from $4.29 to almost $6. And I believe this is, like I said, from positive FDA feedback here. All right, guys. I'm going to go give my kids a hug bye, and then I'll be right back. So I'll be back. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. My son decided to have a breakdown this morning. All right, so I'm back. A lot of people talking about EGO here. EGO's look good. EGO looks pretty good. I've traded this one before. Kind of moving up some. It's at 515 now. The really interesting level is this 520 level from yesterday. If it could break that, it might get some momentum. That's what I would watch if I was looking at EGO here. We also have AXGT. AXGT looking pretty good, gapping up nicely. Kind of a weird chart here, honestly. It went all the way up to 840s, back down to the 660s, and then back up to the 720s. So a little bit of a volatile chart here for AXGT. Finding some support at 662. Going to look at that as well as the lifetime highs. Maybe the 750 half-dollar level as well. Those are the levels I would watch for that one. Cannabis plays finally have a red day. They've been moving up pretty nicely the last week or so, but man, they got hit pretty hard last night and this morning for the cannabis plays. The overall SPY is down some to 293s after breaking highs yesterday, and it can't seem to hold over that lifetime high level of around 295. Now the level's 296, but it can't seem to hold and continue moving up from these levels. We'll watch that lifetime high to see what happens today. I think we might get a little bit of a rebound, but we'll see. Who knows? PBF gapping up some. Might keep an eye on PBF here as well. Doesn't look bad. Man, that's a tiny float, man. We'll see what happens. Mitch should be here today. He might be a little bit late, but he should be here somewhat today here. Yeah, a little bit of a weak morning. I mean, we got a few gappers here like CTRV and AXGT, but everything else is a little slow. IGC looks interesting as well. What's up, Felix? Good morning, man. Hey, appreciate it, my cargo. Thanks, man. Yeah, sorry the last few days I've been kind of MIA on the stream. I've been getting on the stream a little bit later. It's just been kind of hectic. Like I said, we're also going to look at Work. Work was a recent IPO from yesterday. It looked like it IPO'd at around 11:05 market time, or 11:05 my time, which is about noon market time. It didn't really hold its gains for the most part. Let's also look at Uber here. But again, crypto is pretty strong, honestly. And I'm happy for it. I mean, this is crypto right now. You can see crypto right now looking pretty bullish here. We got crypto. Bitcoin is at this number right here. Bitcoin is at $9,861 per coin. And so Bitcoin is at a pretty big number. It's moving up some. Not a bad little chart here. It's been, if you look at the weekly chart, Bitcoin has been really, really bullish. The monthly chart and the 3-month chart as well. So lifetime highs for Bitcoin are right around 13,000 or so. I think, right? I thought it got higher than that. I thought Bitcoin got up to 20,000. Maybe I was wrong. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't own any Bitcoin. All right, guys. 17.5. Yeah, Snap or Stock Twits is a little bit different. It's showing it a little bit differently. CLDR, Cloudera looking good here. What else do we have? BLDP looks all right. Seas, SEAS, WORK, like I said. So we got a few options. I don't know how many of these are going to be tradable or not. Let's see what my TEFs account is at after yesterday. Yesterday, I ended the day up $80 in profits. So let's see what my account's actually at. I made about 50, 60 on the day. So that's kind of what I expected. Not too shabby here. We'll see if we can keep it moving. BYND. Shopify. Start looking at some of these scanners here as well. Alright, remember guys, it's Friday though. Volume's a little bit worse typically on Fridays, and so don't go crazy. Let's see if I can follow my own advice. Not looking at much that's really looking good for me. We got Roku and SQ both down after some pretty big red days. SQ looks a little bit better for a short. And so we got some other options. Like I said, Riot is tradable and it's moving some. And so I might keep an eye on Riot depending on what Bitcoin does today. We can look at some down gappers here. We do have some options for down gappers. All right, guys. So, yeah, we'll see what we get today. Still waiting for a few decent moves. We have DOCU popping up here. DOCU. Not looking too bad, but, yeah, volume's a little bit light today. That's it. Ask me if you need anything else when you're on the phone with them, and we'll see what we get. Sorry, I'm talking to my wife. All right, guys. I am back. Sorry about that. Opinions on TTD after the downgrade. Let's see what we get. I mean, it still looks okay. It's not really moving too much right now. Big red day yesterday. Maybe a rebound day. Look at 250 to see if that level holds. Maybe is what I would look at. Just a round psychological number at 250, and it's had some confirmation and support and resistance there. That's what I would do. Little outside of my price range. Not something I typically trade, but that's what I would kind of look at with that one. Look at CRON. The cannabis plays are really getting hit here. CGC. Look at CGC specifically. We can go ahead and look up the news on this because, man, this is just a massive gap down here. Yeah, and I guess CGC is just being, let me see. Earnings estimate was below expectations for CGC. Yeah, that's what I'm just now seeing, Skylar. So with CGC specifically, earnings estimates were below expectations. Hold on one second, guys. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Optimus, and I'm just gonna call you S. I don't want to mispronounce your name. Quadruple Witching Day, odd price action today. Yeah, for sure. Oh. All right, so this week has been kind of a coin toss. I've had 2 roughly red days and then 2 green days. My green days have been more than my red days, but after commissions, like I said, if we look at my account here, I am up in profits in my account. I am up about $381. And so we're just going to look to keep running that up here, see if we can get some good plays, but 381 is what I'm looking at, or 381 is what my profit is in this account, and we'll just see if we can keep going. AXGT, interesting movement here. I appreciate it, man. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I mean, listen, if it's I know we got a lot of people that are saying it's their first time here today. Basically, I day trade live on stream every day. Every weekday, I day trade live. And so basically, I can't fake anything if I want to. And I do it all live. So I stream everything live. I stream all my trades live every weekday. So subscribe if you haven't already. But yeah, I mean, I do this live every day. I'm one of the only people in the trading world that actually does it. And I show my account balance, profit and loss, and everything like that while I do it. And so I just try to be transparent, you know. But yeah, we're going to look at Riot as well after Bitcoin is up. Riot is up to 280s here, 280s. So we got about 5 minutes until the bell. Let's go ahead and get my scanners up here We're going to go ahead and get my scanners up here. All right, guys. Why do I have so many high of the day Momo scanners up here? Wow. Wow, does anybody see this? So I put this window up on Trade Ideas, and man, this thing puts up a bunch of different scanners. Look at this. This cannot be good for my memory. Wow, alright. Probably should have done this before. There we go. Alright. Let me go ahead and save this while I can, because man, that should be better management of my memory and RAM. Alright, so like I said, we got about 3.5 minutes until the open. 3.5 minutes. What's everybody's main watch today? Hold on one second, guys. Yeah, I don't mind EGO. We'll see where that one can bring us today. Let me go ahead and fix these charts a little bit. Alright, guys, we got 2.5 minutes before the open. I will be right back. We'll see what happens with the moving average crossover. We'll see if we get one today. Hey, appreciate the sub, George. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it, man. Also, guys, if you want to join our public Discord channel, Mitch and I kind of created a free day trading chat room with this Discord. We have hundreds of people here now. We have, I think, around 400 and... yeah, we've got like 440 people here. And so if you want to join our public Discord, be a part of it, I'll post this link here as well. There's our public Discord. There's the link. Riot pulling back some here. All right, guys, we got less than 2 minutes. I will be right back. Alright guys, there's the bell. Sorry, running a little bit late today, but there's the bell. We got Riot dropping here. I'm going to look at AMD for that moving average crossover play that I talked about. We'll see what we get here. I'm going to throw these studies up. Let's see. Alright, so we might actually get a little bit of the crossover action here. I'm just going to get 300 shares. Gonna get a quick squeeze up here. I thought we might get the crossover, but it's actually bouncing back here. We can also look at CGC. Alright, I am in AMD with 300 shares here. Maybe a bad move. Looking for the moving average crossover play. Gonna give it a little bit of time here to see if we can break down for AMD. It keeps trying to bounce off of that $0.50. And so we want to see a breakdown here under the $0.50. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I don't want to just risk this. I don't like the moving average crossover. It's not something I'm especially used to. And so with AMD, I'm just going to look for a VWAP fade here. Glad I got out. Look at that spike up right after I got out. So I kept that one pretty small, and I'm definitely happy I got out of there when I did. Look at that spike up right after I get out. Glad I got out of it. I think that was the right move. I've been kind of experimenting with moving average crossovers lately, and I don't know. It's just they're not something I typically trade, and so I got to get used to them a little bit more. But like I said, they're not something I usually get into. But I avoided that big spike, so honestly, I'm happy I got out of that thing, man. Sometimes you just have that intuition. The next one I'm looking at is Roku here. I can also look at CGC for a bounce play. See, if I got in Roku, I'd want to use that 104.30 level as my risk. So it's about 30 cents of risk for Roku here. Just spready. That's the only problem with Roku is the spread. I'm going to immediately be down if I jump in that one. Yeah, I think that's the right move, Sid. I mean, I don't think there's necessarily anything wrong with that. Kind of trying to get in a VWAP bounce set up on CGC. I think a VWAP bounce might work. My risk would be down to 12. So not a bad little risk here. No, I shorted it. I didn't mean to short it. Well, there's a wasted $5. Man, I am just making stupid mistakes today. Wasting $5, man. Plus commissions, really. Probably the right move, though. I mean, I would have probably gotten faked out here, so maybe the right move. But, man, Honestly, I'm stressed out about other stuff, so today just might not be my day, guys. The SPY is down a little bit here. Roku, I might start to scale in this one with like 50 shares or something. Immediately down 1050 in this trade for Roku. Luckily, it's just 50 shares. I'm out of that one too. Yeah, I don't know if today's my day, guys. Been a frustrating day already. Maybe try one more trade if it sets up, but a little bit of a weird day. I can look at CRON for a fade, see if I can make some money back with that one, but man. I don't hate CRON here, but gonna just take it slow. I'm gonna kind of start slowly scaling into CRON here as well. If it can bounce up a little bit. There we go. Risk in CRON would be 94s maybe. SPY's a little bit choppy here too. Alright, so I'm in with 200 shares now for CRON. Just gonna let this last trade work, see if it works out for me. If not, it's okay. If it doesn't work out, today's just not my day. Uh-oh, somebody's car alarm's going off down here. Now, there's 82s for CRON. I really like the flush. Maybe I should have taken bigger sizing here, but it's okay. I really like this one now. Now the SPY's back up. Let's see. Oh yeah, work. I forgot about that one. Yeah, sorry guys. My mind's kind of elsewhere today. It's been kind of hectic. A little bit of a weird day for me. Alright, so CRON's breaking down. Looks good. Roku completely faked me out there. Gonna take half off there and hold this last 100 shares. So beautiful little fade here. We'll see if we can get CRON to break this low of the day now at 1570 is the goal. Not a bad little fade. I'll add back to it if it bounces. Gonna possibly look for some other fades if we get them here. Yeah, don't stress it, James, man. Listen, it just takes time. If your strategies aren't working, move on to something else. You know, that's kind of how I approach it. Sometimes my strategies just don't work, and that's okay, and that's going to happen to everybody. You know, but if they don't work, just move on to something else. This is the best thing you can do. All right, so we'll see if CRON can break this low. Oh, man, I forgot to record my trades today, unfortunately. There we go. It's a little bit better. All right, so we're getting a breakdown on CRON. We just want to see this low of the day break now for CRON. It's testing it. That's going to be the hardest thing for it to do is break this low of the day. There's 70s. Like I said, we want to see this low of the day breaking CRON. That's going to be the toughest part. 69s. Here we go. 65s. Gonna take another half off there, and I'm just gonna let this last little 50 shares work and start looking at other stuff now that we did get the fade for CRON. I'll take it. Not a bad little comeback trade there. Also looking at Roku here. I know I lost some on Roku already. But if Roku gets up to 87, 88, I might short it. It's just where's my risk? My risk would probably be 03 maybe? I don't know. CRON was a beautiful fade, though. I mean, I'll definitely take that fade on CRON. Just a beautiful breakdown. Next step, where I'm going to take the rest off, is the $half at 15.50. Just don't want to get caught in a big bounce because it's just so weak already. I'm going to just get out of there. Not a bad trade. Made $36 on that one. Brought my account roughly into the green. I just don't want to wait for a bounce, which I think is probably going to happen. I might be wrong. Maybe I jumped out too early, but I think a bounce is probably going to happen right here. I don't necessarily want to hold it through that type of bounce play. So if it pulls back to the 70s or 80s, I'll add to it and I'll get back in. But until then, I'm just going to kind of keep with it. Small size. Let's see, we got 84s. Where's my risk in this one? I guess 104. 15-cent risk. I'll take that. Not a bad little 15-cent risk. I was going to jump in here with a very tight risk on Roku. It's just dropped a little bit too early for me, but this is the move I was looking on getting, man. That hurts. I was just about to jump in this one. You guys saw me calculating the risk reward with Roku. About to jump in short. Unfortunate, it dropped a little bit too soon. And maybe I got out of CRON too early, but I mean, I rode this thing down for, 20, 25 cents, really 30 cents. And so maybe missed out on some profits, but I would have gotten the rest out here anyway. So only missed out on about 10 cents. Still happy with the trade. AMD looking really strong here. Man, look at CRON get super weak here. Yeah, about a break-even day for me so far. Still got a lot of different options here. I'm liking CRON, honestly, if it can pull back. maybe AMD with a bounce play if it pulls back to the VWAP there as well. Just going to be patient with it though. Let me know if you guys see anything setting up for fades. I'm noticing the cannabis plays are getting hit pretty hard. CGC, I mean, I got a lot of options now. Just gonna wait for some pullbacks here for my next trade. Maybe over traded a little bit too much this morning. This is why you have good risk reward though. Just made some errors, honestly, like you can see here. This CGC $5 error, I didn't want to get into that one. Moving average crossover, don't typically trade those. Roku was a failed trade. But, yeah. Roku's going to hurt. I wanted this one right here. But never got into it. Excuse me. Alright, so now at this point, just so you guys can see what I'm looking at, I'm waiting for a pullback to short here on CGC. CRON here. Another pullback short if it can get back up to 70s. I'll look to short it right there. There goes Roku with that fade, man. I really wanted that one too. Almost got it, but a little bit too late. ACB doesn't look terrible as well. So at this point, we're just waiting for some pullbacks. SPY dropping, breaking lows. So we probably get some decent shorts with some of these now. Yeah, I mean, I have the Pro package, Netron. So it's, I get 240K. So in profit, I'm only up $381. Alright, so let's see if we get a pullback here. Let me know if you guys see anything worthwhile of a pullback. I got a few options. CGC, CRON, Roku. AMD, if it pulls back for a VWAP bounce, I'll consider that. Roku's pulling back here. If I take Roku here, granted, it's going to be pretty small size. And I'm only going to take it up to the whole dollar of 104. And so my risk is about 30 cents. I might take 50 shares, risk 15 bucks on it. SPY still looking weak. SPY washing out here. Trying to patiently wait for a pullback here. Excuse me. Yeah, just trying to patiently wait for a pullback here. We'll see what we can get. ACB, CRON, CGC. Like I said, I'm looking at the VWAP is where I'm looking to short these if they can get back up here. I like the resistance above. In this case, I could use this level here as my risk. And I'm looking at Roku now. I use the moving averages in certain situations, James, but mostly just the VWAP, honestly. I mean, I just stick to what works for me specifically, and the VWAP is what works for me. And yeah, go check out that link in the chat, guys. So if you're interested in using the same broker that Mitch and I use, go check out TradeNet. You can see the link in the chat right there. It's a walkthrough video where I break down their pros and cons of using TradeNet. And I think it makes sense for new traders. The intro package is less than $400. And it comes with 14,000 in buying power to trade with. It's very similar to a prop firm, so there is a profit split. You keep 70% of your profits, they keep 30%. But again, you get 14,000 in buying power for less than $400. You also, there's no PDT rule, so you can day trade as much as you want. Anything that's tradable on TradeNet and TEFs is shortable, so you can actually short stocks. And it also comes with a trading course and chat room access. Plus, commissions are pretty cheap. That's one of the ways I can buy 50 shares is because if I buy 50 or 100 or 200 shares, my commission is less than $5 total for a round trip. And so ridiculously cheap commissions. Check out the walkthrough video that I just posted in the chat if you want more information on it. I really do break down their pros and cons because there are some cons to using them. Specifically, penny stocks most of the time are not tradable. It's mostly just mid and high cap stocks. But I think it's a great tool for new traders to eliminate some of that risk. Most new traders end up losing their first account anyway, and this is just a much cheaper option. Instead of depositing thousands into a regular broker and losing that, instead you're only going to be down, what, $400 if you lose your TradeNet account. And I think most traders probably will lose because most new traders lose their account. But it's just a much cheaper option to learn. Alright, so Roku pulls up to 62. I'll consider it with a decent risk. Alright, we got a little bit of a pop-up here for Roku. I might add 50 shares or so. Maybe 30 shares. Alright, there's the pop-up. Gonna go ahead and add 25 shares here. Maybe try to get another 50 shares in or something, but alright, so there's the VWAP. That's my entry with these. And Roku just has not been treating me right, though, today, guys. Just not been treating me right. I'll give it a little bit more time. I'm probably going to get out of here, though. It's getting pretty close to my risk. Alright, I'm out. Yeah, Roku has just not been doing me right today. I've lost 60 bucks on Roku, but man, the times when it works, I don't jump in, and the times where it doesn't work, I jump in. It's alright, though. Like I said, every day doesn't have to be a winning day, and it is what it is. I might look at CRON, though, here. Getting a little bit of a squeeze up here. I don't mind scaling in. Here's 100 shares with CRON. I'll add another 100 if it can get up to 1560 or so. I'm just looking for it to get rejected here. My risk in this case is probably really about 75. Let me clear the drawing sets here. 78 is what I like a little bit better. I'm going to add another 100 and then look to add a few more if it can get up to 1560 here. Like I said, the goal now is right around here for my entry. Alright, so I added another 100. That's 300 shares. Let's see what my average is now. My average is 50. So not a great average, honestly. Spread needs to even out a little bit. I like the fade type of move. We got to be careful, though, the market bouncing some here. All right, we are getting a squeeze up. I'm debating on whether I should add another 100 here or not, or just stick with my $50 risk. Not looking great here. Gonna stick to my risk level. A reverse stock split is when they dilute the shares, I believe. So a reverse stock split is, or no, that's I may be wrong in that. Let me see. Maybe I might be getting it mixed up with an offering. Okay, so the reverse split is when they take away shares. Sorry. Alright, so I like CRON here. It's setting up. I might have jumped in this one a little bit too early. The SPY is pulling back some, which should be good. But maybe I got a little bit too overzealous with this one. Alright, I really like that double high that it just put in here. It put in a double high right here at 63. I want to see that 63 level hold. There we go. That's kind of what I wanted to see here. A little bit better. We'll see if it continues to get weak here. Not too shabby. Only biggest mistake here is I would have liked a little bit better of an entry, but it's okay. I'm going to try to make it work here. We'll see. All right, so it's battling at 63 level. That's the level I want to see if it battles or not. I would love to see a rejection here again, and if it can reject here, it looks especially weak. But, you know, if it does actually break, it might get a big push. I'm only in with 300 shares, so it's just my entry is the worst part of this one. Like I said, part of me wants to add 100 shares to this one and see if it really breaks down and gives me a much larger gain, because it put in a double top there, really close to a triple top, and it looks pretty weak here. I like it, but if it doesn't break, I don't want to take a unnecessary risk, and so I'll probably just stick with my same share size. Like I said, I just want a little bit better of an entry, but I'm going to keep myself from doing it and just play it safe here. We'll see if it's the right move or not, but it's a little bit worse of an entry. Yeah, I mean, as time goes on, I wish I would have added to it. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. Let's see if we get a breakdown. If it spikes up, maybe we'll consider adding back to it now that we got some type of confirmation down move. ACB washed out really nicely. The SPY is dropping here too, so getting a little bit of positive confirmation on my end. We'll see what we get here. I was almost about to add 50 more shares there, but hesitated a little bit too much. Well, we should get Mitch here sometime today. Alright guys, well, trying to patiently wait for this one to move some. Gonna wait for a little bit larger breakdown here if we can get it. Ideally, we're looking for that profit target right there at around 38. Yeah, man, that sounds like a good day, James. Have fun with your family, man. Enjoy it, brother. Enjoy it, man. Don't stress too much about trading. There's always a new day. Something I've gotten a lot better about is my mental side of trading. I'm not really upset after losing days anymore, and I think confidence in your trading will kind of bring that. I think that whenever you go on a good green streak, regardless of whether I win or lose, I'm confident in my trading style and my trading in general now. AXGT, if you like these penny plays, look at AXGT here. Big breakout on the upside for AXGT. Looks good. And so, yeah, regardless of whether I win or lose on this CRON trade, I'll be okay. Like I said, been a really profitable month in trading. And so, if I lose $100 today, I think I'll live. All right, so we are getting a move up. This is when I'm going to start to consider adding to it. I'm going to add 50 shares here. And then I'll add another 50 if it gets up there. But if it starts to squeeze too much, I'm probably just going to have to jump out of this thing. So we'll see. There's the squeeze. So yeah, I got to be really careful here. We'd love to see it get rejected right there and put another confirmation in, but it's looking pretty strong here, honestly, for CRON. That's the biggest worrying factor here, is how strong it looks moving up like this. So, got to get ready to cover it if it goes against me. Sorry, we got Mitch up here. Hold on. What's up, Mitch? All right, guys. So, like I said, we got CRON is kind of testing these highs here, and we would love a confirmation and a subsequent washout back down under the $0.50. I don't want to see it put in a higher high over this level here at 64, and so I like this washout here. We'll just see if we can hold down. A lot of times it's going to gain some momentum. People are going to start trying to buy a possible breakout here, so we'll see. Looking at the overall cannabis sector in general here, ACB specifically. Yo, what's up, man? Can you hear me? Yeah, we got Mitch here, guys. Let's see. There we go. There's Mitch.
Watching this LJPC right here. Let me see one more bounce here to the 68. I think it risks off of 73.
Yeah, it's been a terrible day for me, man. It's just been making stupid mistakes. Buying instead of selling, selling instead of buying. Just dumb mistakes.
Hey, just get your focus, man. Your mind's not here. It might not be the best day to keep trading.
Yeah.
Yeah, this LJPC, it's kind of at that point where I can jump on it right here, but it doesn't make sense. It has to be in the 60s for me to get in there. If I miss this, it just sucks because I just got to the computer. First stock I look at. But it is what it is. Seeing CRON back up there. That's touch number 4, so not the best.
I'm already in CRON.
Oh, yeah, I don't like that one anymore.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm
earlier
setting that.
Was perfect.
Right. That's the one I actually traded that one earlier. But this one, it looks worse because it's just starting to move up and test it. But yeah, that first one, I actually nailed that first one. But yeah, maybe forced it after the second one.
Yeah, you just got to hit that re-add.
Yeah.
I mean, one of the key things is if you find a VWAP fade, if you play it the right way, it should be a one trade and done for the day.
All right, guys, I got to be really careful with CRON here. It's squeezing up probably over my level. Got rejected there. If it puts in this confirmation at this 62 or 63 level, then it's even better. But I got to be very, very careful here because this thing could squeeze up ridiculously fast. And I don't want to get caught in the squeeze up over this high. And so I got to follow my risk level. But again, I got to just be especially careful in this situation. And my risk level is 67.
Man, so many nice ones I've already missed. Yeah, so many nice fades.
Yeah, we've had a few today.
There's a lot.
Roku's been the worst one for me. Roku is just.
I mean, you got AMAT, MU, HTZ, CRON, ACB, ANF, AEO.
Yeah.
I can go on for days. SWKS, QCOM,
Yeah.
AMRN with a VBOT rejection. There's a lot of fades just earlier. And around the time that I like 9:45.
All right, guys. So CRON keeps putting in this test, and so again, we're gonna let it test this level here.
Oof, missed that IOVA. I would like to have taken IOVA also. Just too late. Coming to the market a little late here.
Would love to get a confirmation in this CRON level right here. Like if CRON washes out here, that would be lovely. But again, it's looking more bullish as time goes on. But if this level, specifically if this level here, this 64 level can hold as resistance and it can maintain under 64. What was that? All right, so yeah, there's the 60 level.
Look at LJPC. That's called getting to this trade literally 1 minute too late. Right there would have been a 30-cent trade already.
Don't dwell on it, man. Don't dwell on it.
And it was about only 6-cent risk. That's what we look for.
You're dwelling on it, man. You gotta just, accept it. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, it is what it is. I got to the computer right the minute that it was doing it.
Yeah, that's the LJPC. Sucks. CRON is. We'll see what CRON does here. Yeah, for sure.
It's too late.
So CRON put in another confirmation at that 64 level, and so it's getting better. But the problem with this one, and I can draw out the problem with this. So the problem with CRON right now is that it kind of is forming a flag here. There's the flag. So that's the problem. If you look here, that's the flag that's forming on CRON. And so it could break down on the downside, which would be lovely. But if it breaks down on the upside, I do think it has a little bit more momentum. And so I'm going to stick to my risk. It put in a nice confirmation there. And so if it maintains under 62, 63, then it's better. But I got to be pretty strict with it after that.
All right, looking for EMPH to come back here to the 98. Risk would be 1805. Might be a minute or two late on this one too, but it has to come to my entry. If not, oh well.
Well, I called this out for CRON. I'll give it some time to test, but called out this breakout. Probably time for me to jump out of this thing. Like I said, I'm letting it test this 66 level here, hoping that level will hold, but...
Yeah, I see what you're letting test. I would agree with that test.
Yeah.
It's the level.
Yeah.
You're 100% right on that.
But yeah, especially if this one doesn't work out, I'm almost definitely done for the day. I could just feel it not today. Too much nonsense going on this morning before the stream. Just not feeling it today. Yeah, 100% Dylan. I'm going to step away after this one if it doesn't work, for sure. Yeah, see, that's why we let it test. It just got rejected. We'll see if we get that bigger washout here, but if it picks up strength and maintains these trend lines, then it could get really strong up here. So just got to be pretty strict with it again. I'm not, if it's a $100 loss, which it probably is going to be, I'm okay with it. You know, it's been a great few weeks. I've made $800 or $900 in gross profits in the last few weeks, and so if I have to take a $100 loss day, that's completely fine. I mean, I made $80 yesterday, so I'm not, like I said, one thing I do like about the green streaks is that it gives me that confidence to, even if I have a losing day, I don't necessarily beat myself up over it. All right, we're at 65, 64.
Yep. Gotta let that one go too. EMPH, good fade there. Didn't bounce for me. I needed 4 cents bounce. Would have been a great fade. Great trade there.
ACB's right at the VWAP. Doesn't look bad.
Would have been a nice one there. See what I can find.
All right, we're up to 64, 63. Every time it tries to break this level, it gets rejected. So I like the confirmation, but it's getting awfully close to risking me out of this thing. Right, there's 66. Alright, so here's the level it's testing right here. Like I said, that 68 level. But, if it gets to 69, I'm just gotta jump out of this thing. And like I said, after this, I'm probably closing it down. We'll give it some time to test, but today's just not my day, guys. I can just feel it. Alright, just about to cover, guys. We'll see. Letting it test that previous level that I talked about. Just gotta make sure I don't get stubborn with this one. I can feel myself wanting to, so. See if we can get that rejection here. Yeah, there's back down to 67s. So this is the level we're letting it test here. Right at 67, 68, 69. So we'll see, but.
I'll be right back, guys. 2 seconds.
Like I said, the one thing I am happy with myself over is that I don't necessarily beat myself up over losing days anymore. AXGT big washout. I'm kind of indifferent to them now, which I think is kind of how you have to be with losing days. All right, we're getting right back up to my level here. Getting awfully close. I'm out. Got up to 70. Maybe, yeah, I think that was the right move. Yeah, just putting in this upward trend line. Like I said, it didn't really look good. But that is definitely it for me today, guys. I don't know. I always say that, and then I end up trading again. So I guess I'll let you all know if I do get into anything else. But I'm going to go ahead and throw Mitch up. Just not feeling it today. Not my day. Biggest loss in a while on my live account. And so, just, yeah, not my day. I can just feel myself not being here mentally. So I'm just going to finish it for now. I'll throw Mitch up here. All right, brother,
Let's trade.
you're up. I got to make a phone call, man, so you're up. I got
No stress. I'll be looking around. Checking some symbols here. All right. All right, guys. Mainly watching the SPY here. See if it's going to get over 294.20s and hold. All right, guys, in the chat, let me know if you guys see anything moving, anything fast moving with momentum. Go ahead and let me know. I'll go ahead and take a look. SPY still not above that 294.20. Not really seeing much out there, guys. Let me know if you guys see anything. The Tesla life. Hard one to trade. Not the easiest pattern there. Showing bear on the daily, bull on the 1 minute. All right, guys. So you guys see me start kind of watching this IVA, seeing it's making that one up, one down, two up. We should get a two down here. See the 1 minute here. All right, getting near that point where I take an entry, 60, risking off 2180. All right, let's see if we get a bounce right here. Clear 60s, at least 65s, and then we can take it. There's a big push to 70. Almost too big of a push. Let's see this on the 5. All right, that's the top that we can allow on the 5 minute. not liking it as much as we've kind of gotten a hold up here. So that gives them more than enough ability to get that share size that it needs to rip through it. All right, let's go looking around. Still don't think that one's the best trade. Find the best setup. All right, we got the SPY holding there. Liking this AMD as it comes back to the VWAP again. Let's see if we can get it. If it breaks down underneath here, trying to get a $30 entry. All right, establish the support. All right, let's see it get a pullback right here. Strong pullback, and then we can go ahead and jump in here. I liked it near this support, 30.06. It's about the minimum price we can get. We're looking for an entry down here at 30, and for this to swing back around. All right, still not seeing too much out there. Watching CRON here. Yeah, we got this. One up, two down, three up here at that 78. We really don't want to see it get to 80. 80 could make it break out. We could also get a reversal here. All right. What I like about this one is the risk to reward is really tight. All right, let's just try to break out here to the 80s. If it keeps pushing, let it keep pushing, let it keep pushing. Once I see that hard rejection, I'm gonna go and hit it. Set up my time and sales the right way. I like one to have 2,000 shares, one to have 1,000 shares showing. Reason why I don't care too much about small share size. I want to catch the big cats. I want to know where the big cats are and how I can use that to get my profit. All right, let's see if this pushes to 80. If it rejects, we'll look for an entry. All right, QCOM showing strength there. All right, CRON needs to reject off this 80 for us to start playing this. This gets above 80, just let it go. $15,000 shares going through there at 78. So you see this right here? This is a bullish sign. These three candles, that's called the advancing sodas. Watch them advance. That stock showing strength. Definitely not going to jump in that. You can barely hear me? I got you. I'll go ahead and raise up my volume. Should be a little better there. All right, guys. Let me know if you guys see anything out there. I'm looking around. Not really seeing right now. Not really seeing anything. All right, just saw this ARRY crack. It's been hanging around for a while. All right, let's see if we see some big volume. CRON was looking good for short if it broke down there. I rejected that 80. Still kind of in play there. But look at that. 1,999,000. There you go. Let's look for a little bounce at short into this. We're looking for 59s, 58s. It might just flush out and we might not get our entry, but I saw some shorters jump in there. Looking for momentum to get in here. See, we got this morning click down here. That's what kind of interests me. I'm looking for a little bounce and for it to crash down. Yeah, 100% right. Yeah, this is a TradeNet. It's actually Tef's Trader. All right. See, I actually made a mistake there, guys. Normally, don't make many mistakes. I put a price there. Look at my limit right now. So you guys can learn from this moment. Always make sure that you're paying attention to this. I was trying to put 46.59, not 15.59. That's from the last stock. That can end up happening to you. would not be in this trade right now. So just got to kind of stay in it now that I'm in it. 61 is going to be my out. Was looking really for that 59 entry. That way we could have risked up there to the 63 mark. We're getting a bounce here. Just got to pay attention here. This is where I wanted to get in, 57s, 58. All right. Let's see if we get a quick move down here. Sorry about that. Cough, cough. All right, guys. Just going to hold to that 60 now. 5-cent risk here, $50 risk. Let's let this crack down, see if we can get a big crackdown. Based on that 199,000 order, we're hoping that that's put on the downside. If that's put on the downside, we should get a good push down here. If it gets pulled back up past those 46.60, go ahead and get out. Pizza, that's Papa John, right? Let me check that out. Papa John's. Yeah, Papa John's with the fade today. This is one of those really slow trades. So might get into another trade here and just put this to the side. If you guys see anything, let me know. AMD looking interesting. Here, guys, I'm going to set a stop on this. We're going to do 62. All right. Now we can pay attention to AMD. Liked it here at 30. Let's see if we get another little down move to 30, and we'll get in this with 1,000 shares. You can risk 20 cents. The risk would right now be 93. So only 7-cent risk here down at 30. I like this move down here. I was trying to get a move back into this 30 area for the swing back. Get the chat room back up. What's going on, Marsh? So what's up, people? How we doing? Hard to hear? All right, let me see if I get John to turn me up. Give me a second. Send him a text message. All right, what do you guys trading? What do you guys trade today? How'd it go? Let me know. All right, let's see if we get this hard drop to 30 here. It's looking strong there. See this order right here? 23,000 shares at 30.10. They're holding it from pulling down there. All right, seeing the SPY break out there, guys. Yep, thinking about it, Marsh. I don't know if you are. I need one more good pullback here. Right here. $30, and then I'll swing into it. Other than that, just watching ARRY. Got in that trade, just holding a tight risk on that one. Another one that I'm looking at is AEO. AEO coming up there to the VWAP. Yeah, I like that. AEO is not bad. Let me see ANF. ANF, let's see how it looks. Not too tight on that one, but look good there at 1610. Got a possibility for 15 cents. I like AEO at 1792. Give you a chance to make like 12, 17 cents. Do I do options, Marsh? No, we don't do options. I know John has traded some on stream before. I actually did a lot of research in options. I just realized at the end of the day, it's a harder instrument really to trade. You have to understand the pricing of options if you really want to start being successful. So that way you don't take the trades that are just set up the wrong way. Sometimes you have to pay too much for an option for it to even be worth it. Here comes that pullback we were looking for. Like to get near this level right here. All right, gonna lower share size here so I can get in here. All right, took a good starter there. Got the starter long on AMD. A lot of this is due to the SPY. SPY breaking out and holding. I'm looking for AMD to be a lagger. All right, if we see AMD get back above 3013, we're going to hit another ad. I think we got a good entry there. Let's just see the swing around. I like that inverse candle. What's up, Jamie? What's up? How we doing? What's going on? Wasn't aware of seeing that. 10,000 shares, 10,000 shares, 3006, 3005 there for AMD. Big share size there. There you go. ARRY cracking there. Let's see if it breaks through those 55s. I'm canceling that stop order. Try to stop the momentum of pushing it down. I'll just keep an eye on it here. Okay, I could even see AMD coming to 30 here and then swinging around. So let's see if we get this move down and then a swing here. Still liking it. All right. Pull back here. Okay, let's see if we can get some right here. Boom. Added there. Now we have 1302, risking off 29.92. There he goes, ARRY, getting some volume. Let's see if we get some push here. There we go, cracking the 54 there. There you go, down to 53 now. We'd like to see it head to 52 with some big volume. Here comes AMD coming to our support there. We want to see some shares get bought up here. It's going to show strength. There's some buys right there. Comes at 92 level. Watching it get bought up there. A lot of bag buyers down there. All right. Let's see the resistance line for the SPY. See if it's going to hold. All right, guys, want to see it hold here. The SPY 34s. That shows strength. If that can come back and then rip right now through that 294.60. All right, that's looking good. Let's see if it can get to VWAP, come back down a little bit, hold 299s, and get back up there to 3010. If we do get back up there to 3010, I'm going to hit the ad again and look for that move towards 3020 and 3030s. What's up? What's up? There's nothing wrong with taking longs under pre-market highs. Especially when you see the SPY breaking out. Do expect a little bit of a pullback here. The real key is, can we hold that 92 now? Get above 30s, get to that 30-10. And I want to see volume start coming in when we break that trend line. When we break that trend line, I can go ahead and add based off that $30 range. I also like AEO here, 1795s off 1801. But I don't think I'm going to take 3 trades at the same time. But definitely I do like it. It's a tighter range. There we go, showing strength there, guys. 10,000 shares added there at 30.03. Sorry about that, guys. That's gnarly.
Was that a seagull I heard? What was that noise? Was that a seagull I heard? What was that noise?
That was Marley with his squeaker.
Oh, okay.
He just started grabbing it. He was like, yep, forget your stream.
I'll be back though, man.
Yeah, just hanging out.
All right.
There you go. AMD showing that strength there, guys. We have a good entry here. We're looking for it to touch 30-10s. As soon as it touches 30-10s on that pullback, we'll hit the ad. There you go, 30-10s there. Looking for a pullback here to add. Look at that rip out. Okay, this is the way the ad's going to be 30.05, 30.06. We're going to do 30.06. 500 more shares. I don't have enough. Let's see if we can get 300 more. Look at that. I don't have enough to buy more, man. Might have to cover my ARRY position. I'll just leave it the way it is, guys. It's fine. It's because I'm in 2 trades here. But I would hit an ad right here on this pullback. Reason why is I'm looking for that 9 EMA to hold now. That 9 EMA and VWAP right there. It just crossed over. Huge bullish sign. We look for the pullback right to the 9 EMA or trend line, and we hit the ad there. And we're looking for that move right back down, right back to that 30.14, 30.16. One of the real keys is huge breakout there on the SPY, guys. You should start seeing reversals in other stocks that were short. And that's really what I'm looking at. I'm going to look at some of the real known breakout ones like Square. I know when Square reverses, it has a tendency of reversing pretty strongly. I could see it already getting ready for the squeeze. It's going to pull up here to the 73.87. 74 is the squeeze on that one. You see how the pullback went right back to our entry, 30.06. the same exact call out that I just called it for. That's where we would hit our ad, guys. There's a reason why I wanted to add there. All right, let's get these 16s here. Sell a little bit here at 16. I'll do 15. Too close. All right. Looking to sell here. All right, guys. Took out 400 there at 30.15. Looking strong there. Are you guys liking this trade? Who's still here? Let me know. What's going on, traders? You guys still here? Look at this trade go. How much higher? Well, I can tell you right now, it's all going to be a lot based on that SPY move. And that SPY move was big. So I'm looking for a big move for AMD. I'm not looking to sell anywhere except resistance. Resistance going to be 30.25. Next level after that, 30.35. So 30.25, 30.35. All right. As it rips up, putting up this order here. If we get a pullback here, that's fine. We'll just cancel our order and look for the surge back up through the 20s and then put the order back out. There's that pullback. You cancel out for a second. Wait for the swing to come to the 20s, then put your order out for it to fill. All right, ARRY down there to 51s there, starting to give me some profit there. This is why I'm holding that ARRY. It gave me an ability to hold it and give it a chance. Let's give it a chance. Let's see if we break these 50s here and we will really start seeing a gain there. I'm not going to really worry about that one. Worst comes to worst, I'm going to lose $50, but I'm going to give myself a chance there just in case it decides to snap down here with some size. So 190,000 shares, get in there at 46.56. So we're looking to see if it wants to just go ahead and break this down. This stock had a huge gap up after acquisition. All right, guys, who else out there is trading still? What's up, Stefan? All right, let's see if we break these 50s for ARRY. Pullback for AMD is fine. A risk right now for AMD is going to be $299.99. We don't want it to come back down to that level. It could even come back to 30 and hold, but we want it to start building up volume after that rip out. So look where the big shares are. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull up our big share order here. Right here is our big share orders. Anything over 2,000 shares is going to show here. Let's see what the big orders came in. Okay, big order was at 30.04. Right here, guys. Right for the breakout, back up. Then the following big order, We see 6,000 shares at 30.10. 10,000 shares at 30.16. I'm pretty sure that was someone covering. And then there's an immediate couple 10,000 shares orders. It's at 30.15, 30.16, 30.17. Then again, 30.09. Someone adding here on the pullback. So selling some up here, adding some on that pullback. All right, we want to see a move to the 16s, then a move right back to probably around 10 or 11, and then the breakout happening. Pullback here is fine as long as it doesn't get underneath this big green candle. This big green candle is really kind of the sign of our strength. We want to just continue on as long as this is holding. What really impressed me was the SPY, guys. Let me see if I can get this chart and show you guys exactly why I had the confidence to add there in AMD. All right, guys, ARRY pushing on the 50s there. Let's see if we get this move right back down here. I could see a move to 42 easily on a breakdown. So let's see what we get here. There you go, Norm. Wish you the best, man. All right, so anybody else in here? Anybody else trading anything you want me to take a look at? Especially while we're here. All right, some big share size going in there with ARY. See if I can find it. There you go. Is 300,000 at 46.50, then 99,000 at 46.50. Huge orders there. Let's see if it breaks down there or comes back up to our entry, which is 46.55. We can hold up to 58s, but I'm giving it a chance there. Same way I'm going to give a chance for AMD. All right, so let's see it getting scooped up here. We want to see share size jumping in there. It's called bag buyers. Those 30.04s seem to be interesting right now for buyers. Let's take a look at this on the 5-minute. Nice. A lot more understanding. Just want to see that 30 hold. See, I used a multiple time frame to fix my trend line. I was able to go on the 5 minutes, see that it held a little bit higher there. Helps me really understand where's my support, where should I look to get in, where can I get my ads, and such. All right. What are we going to do here? ARRY. All right, here comes down to those 30s, those 99s. Let's see if this can hold right here. This is where we want to see the hold and the swing. Okay, hold those 99s. $18,000 shares going through there at $29.97. That was an ad. That was a great ad. So let's see if we get that good reaction that we want to see. We want to see the next candle open up at 30 and immediately move up. There it goes. It opened at 30. An immediate move up. Let's see if we get the volume to follow it. Crackdown here is not going to be good for us. It's going to show continuation on the downside. Hold here. That's what we want to see. All right, little bounce there in ARRY. Instead of stopping that one, so I don't have to pay attention to this. All right, set that stop in ARY. Now I can pay attention to AMD. See if we get some volume to jump in here. Looks like we might get this pullback to this 92. Almost out of here. All right, guys. This has to hold right here, 95s. All right, it's holding those 98s. Don't want to see it get past that 95. I want to see it swing back around here and collect some strength up at 30. It's the 29s. Let's see if these 30s come in and then they buy it up. There's 6,000. They're trying. All right. I get stopped out right here. Just paying attention. support coming. Hands on the trigger. Hands off. Comes that bearish. Let's see what's happening here. It's definitely deciding if it wants to just pull back here, collecting the volume that's needed to either break down the support or get back up. All right, now we definitely know we're out. That last low, 93s. So it could touch 92. 10,000 shares going through there, 95s, 97s. All right, when it gets to 30, it's going to be really important. All right, out. I had to step out there, guys. Pulled back way too much. Gave us a chance to break out there. It just never broke out. And that's all you can do. Not really seeing much out there and seeing everything start coming back. Maybe CRON, such like that, but not seeing much out there. Think I might just call it. All right, guys, go ahead and take this moment. If you guys want to go ahead and trade with the broker that John and I trade, definitely click on the description below. Gives us the ability to have buying power as great as with the student account. I have $80,000 in buying power. This gives me more than the ability to get into stocks like QCOM, ARRY, which are $46 and $72 stock. And I'm still able to get 1,000 shares. Most conventional brokers are just going to offer you a 6-to-1 return. So that's probably going to be, even on $1,000, $2,000 account, maximum about 12,000 buying power. With $2,000 of buying power, $2,000 of capital, I was able to get the student account here, have $80,000 in buying power, give myself more than the ability to buy up the amount of share size that I need to make a profit. Let's see what happens with this ARRY. See if it's going to reverse. Are we going to get this breakdown through the 50s? If not, I'll just let it go and call it a day here. See what we get. Wonder how the IPOs are doing. Let's take a look. Chewy. Oh, Chewy. Fading. Fading and looking bearish there through those 3250s. Let's see what else. CrowdStrike. Not too bad. I think there was one more. I think that debuted yesterday. You guys know the IPO that debuted yesterday? What's up, Jack? You slacking? I don't know if you guys done already, but definitely check out my new video. Nah, Daily, it just didn't work out. I set it up, and that's all you can do. Set it up, see if it works out. iPod. Yeah, that was that slacker. That slacker. Slacking. Overall, pretty slow, pretty boring. All right, let's see if we can get this cracked down here. For which one, Daily? Are you talking ARY? Are you talking ARY or AMD? I mean, AMD, I'm already out. All right, well, swing trader. Reason is we day trade, so we get in, we hold to a certain risk, look for a reward. If not, we go ahead and get out of the trade and don't hold on to our losers. So I'm already out of that trade. Sometimes swing traders will hold longer and just hold the shares for it to come back. But really, you have to have an established risk to reward so that you can really maximize on your gains. All right, Daily, if you need to see when I got out, you can review it. Just slide back to live and you can see the replay of when I exactly get out. If not, go ahead and check it out once the stream ends. All right, guys. It's just taking too long here. I'm going to go ahead and end the day here. All right, guys, that's going to be enough for me. It's really going to be just a break even, nothing day. Not seeing much out there. Had a whole bunch of VWAP fades early in the day to take advantage of. By the time I got to the market, not really much there for me to take advantage. No good patterns, really. We had that long pattern on AMD, but it just failed. So that's going to be it, guys. Like always, guys, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, and if you want to trade with these scanners that we have up, also, I don't know if John put them back up, but we use Trade Ideas scanners every single day. These are the best alert system I think out there right now. If you want to build customized scanners and alerts, definitely check out Trade Ideas. I know we have the link right there. And if you guys need anything, hit us up on the Discord. We have it right up in the chat. If anything, scroll up for the Discord. But definitely that's where you can reach out to us. You can access questions on trading, and that's 24-hour access. And that's really what we're trying to build also with our Discord, is build that kind of free trading service that we can go ahead and let everyone join, and we can grow off each other and learn from each other's trading. All right, that's going to do it for us today. You guys take it easy. Like always, beginner in, beginner out, guys.